When people say you're a film junkie, which they attach that to you, and you've attached it to yourself, film junkie, what are we talking about here? I mean, what does that entail? What's that mean as it applies to you?
I watch a lot of tape.
Yeah.
I watch a ton of tape. So I get here in the morning, I work like 4 o'clock and work out. And then from that time, whatever time I finish showering, I'm at my desk watching tape. I kind of close the day out by watching tape. And if I'm bored at home, I watch tape on my phone. I take my iPad. Like I'm always watching because I feel like I learn something every time I click through a play. So I just like to study the game. I like to study athletic movements. So right now when we watch high school players,
Yeah.
so like we have a day, let's say the day we watch corners. Well,
Uh-huh.
I'll go back and watch all of the top corners that I've seen live in their huddle in their high school, so that I can have a point of reference when I watch the next coming guys. You know, like I went back to watch Saquon Barkley and Bijan Robinson before we did the running backs. I just want to see, or this guy look like this as a sophomore or a junior or a senior. What does this guy look like? How do I compare those two? Like, what are the numbers? You know, so I'm always watching. Like, I don't want to give an opinion on a guy until I've watched him probably 5 times.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'll be right, but I'll know exactly what I believe, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
Coach Rule too has, I mean, a lot of confidence in you to make offers to a guy like Bryce Turner, Jalen Lloyd. I mean, these are guys that didn't really have any major offers. Eric Fields is another one that jumps out. I mean, to get that kind of green light from a head coach, I mean, that takes years and years of trust and buildup. I mean, how did you get to that point where, you know, because the recruiting's under a microscope now. Every offer you make, people are like, well, who else offered him? And you see Bryce Turner, you were his first offer. I'm sure, you know, you better make sure you know what you're doing if you're going to make an offer like that.
Yeah, well, our program has always been set up that way, whether it was Sean Chandler or Sean Bradley at Temple or JT Woods at Baylor or like Jalen Petrie. Those guys didn't have very many offers. Matt Ioannidis has never had very many offers. We've never been that school. We've never been who's offered them. We've always been like, we'll trust our evaluations and we'll rock out from there. You know, we believe we're a developmental program. So I don't even think it's a secret, but we look for the things that you can't really coach.
Is that right?
Yeah, and we want to build up the rest of it.
You look for the things you can't really coach, like speed, length, athleticism, things like that.
I could coach him till I'm blue in the face and he'll never grow taller.
Right.
Or faster. I'm not a speed coach.
All right.
But I could teach him football. And I could put him in enough situations to where he can develop some instincts, but can't make him fast.